Yo, what it do? Pick and crew. What up, fam?
Hey.
How y'all living? Waiting for my YouTube side to kick on so I can mute it as usual. What's new, y'all? What is happening? Hello, Swamp Picker. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
What up, Melanie?
Hi, Melanie.
Angie, Ride or Die Angie's in the house.
Hey, Ann.
What up, Tropical Flipper?
What up?
What is going on? We didn't have any sales yesterday. There's the old Angie. Angie, what up? Angie gonna be on with us tonight. I need to get the link. I'm blowing it. We didn't have no sales yesterday. Not one sale. Not one sale yesterday.
Not one yard sale.
But today made up for the whole month, probably.
Yes.
Maybe a couple months.
Today was a good day.
Let me post that at the top. Where's it at? Where's it at? Did I not? Oh, I didn't. Gotta hit the button, people. Jeez. Gotta hit the button. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Woo! That was close. That was close.
What are you doing?
Messing everything up almost. Anybody go picking today? How was y'all's picking day? Tropical Flipper with some more storage. Clearing out storage bought from the record store. I'm buying out. Sounds as usual for you. We're just gonna get right into it. Bring Angie on. I know Angie's got a live sale tonight.
Yeah, she's got a big thing tonight at 10.
Big things
I
popping.
do.
Big things
Hey.
popping for Angie resales.
What's up, guys?
Not much. How's it going?
Pretty good. Now I want to hear about what you got today that was so good.
We gotta wait till more people get in. Let's wait.
Nice.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it too.
That's awesome.
Still haven't figured it out. Yeah, it was a nice day.
That's awesome. We've not been having very many sales at all. Pretty much estate sales, but I went yesterday to an estate sale that I've been to a few times now, and everything left. Everything was $1.
Ooh, I love those.
I mean, it was like crazy. So I was there at 7:00 and I spent like $120, and wow, I got a lot.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, yesterday was the first day that there wasn't one.
First day since we started last October.
Wow.
So almost a year we've gone with sales on Friday and Saturday until this week.
We were driving around just hoping, something would pop up, and not one.
What up, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
Squirrels in the house. Thank you for joining us.
Her WWF announcer.
Hey, BFF.
I'm getting so jealous, Kristen, of all y'all getting together and doing all the sourcing. Man, I want somebody to come.
I want to do a pick about a battle with her. She'll whip us.
She's awesome.
She's good. She's too good, but it'll be fun.
And Rachel passed right by me and went to your house to hang out.
That was super fun too.
Yeah.
Have you met them in person?
No.
No.
They're exactly
the same. Exactly the same.
I could see that.
They're awesome.
I talked to her so much that yeah.
Yeah. It was good times. So what's going on? You want to tell everybody about yourself and what's going on?
Yeah. Hopefully a lot of people, we have the same little group, I think. So most everyone knows me, but I'm Angie. My YouTube is Angie Resells. I have been an eBay seller since 1998. And for years, I was an accountant, and I basically became debt free and decided once I had that freedom and the ability to not have to worry about paying bills and stuff, I was ready to go full time doing eBay and cut the corporate job, which I did about a year and a half ago now, and not looking back, even on the bad weeks. So, you know, I love it. So, and I am a seller that does everything. You know, I don't niche down. My thing is to try to sell 10 times my money. That's what I strive for in everything that I pick up. And then I have a YouTube channel where I talk about reselling. So that's about it in a nutshell.
Yeah. That's a long time. Long time you've been doing it.
Showing my age, I guess.
But hey, you're still going, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and it's like a totally different game than it used to be. Man, reselling back then, it was harder in a lot of respects because technology was not with us. Heck, when I started, YouTube didn't exist.
True.
You know, Amazon didn't exist. And when Amazon did start coming about, it was a book reseller. That's it.
Yeah.
So, you know, times have changed dramatically, but for the good and for the bad, you know, eBay used to be like, oh man, you would put everything on 99-cent auction and just watch it go through the roof. It was just amazing. And we didn't have scammers. There were no scammers back in the day, ever.
Yeah.
People would send checks and cash, and it was just like no big deal. You sent to your home address. People didn't have to get P.O. boxes. And
So crazy.
It's changed a lot, but there's so much potential now for people with, you know, the technology that we have. So anyone can do it now.
How did you know the time is right to go full time?
A couple things. I try to share this with everyone. Make sure you can live on your reselling income. Do it for several months. Don't touch your income that you make from work. And you should have 6 months savings, meaning if you could not do eBay for 6 months, you could still live. And I'm not talking about eating out and all that kind of stuff, but your basic bills, you know, if you cut cable and you cut all the extra things, you could still make it for 6 months. And for me, being debt-free was, you know, integral to that. So that, and then you have to have a big inventory. You know, you can't, it'll be really hard to go full time if you have 300 items listed, because you just can't, unless you are just one of these people who has just the best inventory I've ever seen.
Right.
You know, where you're just flipping single thing you have.
Right.
You know, you really need to have, you know, enough inventory that you are flipping consistently, because you don't want days in a row where you're not having any sales. Really hard to survive on that. But no, you know, you trade one thing for another. You know, I worked and I used a set number of hours, and then I came home and then I did eBay at night. But when you work for yourself, you're working all the time. And vacations, it's hard to take a vacation if you are on vacation, you're not selling. And, you know, it slows your store down and things. So you know how that is. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I make my own schedule. I love what I do. And truly having YouTube has changed the whole game in that you actually have people that get you.
Right.
You know, before you were kind of in your own little bubble, and we didn't tell people like 10 years ago that you were a reseller. They would throw you out of the yard sale. Are you kidding me?
Right.
No, that was unheard of. And now so many people do it that it's just more accepted nowadays. So, you know, it's great. And YouTube is wonderful for making friends and other people who are in the game with you.
Reselling community is awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
And your YouTube is taking off. It's doing awesome.
Oh,
how long have you been on YouTube?
Well, I guess it's been technically 2 years, but I took off for 3 months at one time and 6 months at another time. I just had some surgeries and stuff that I, you know, medical comes first, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Can't, I just needed to take care of that. So I definitely have grown slower than some people, because consistency, if you're on YouTube, be consistent. And yeah, I have not had the steady flow, but I'm trying to do better now. And for me, it's not about growing to be this giant channel.
Right.
I do it more to definitely to just make friends and help people, because so many people are still getting into it. And my big passion for YouTube is helping people who are in debt and helping older people who just have so much stuff and time on their hands, but they're intimidated by eBay. So I love to help people say, you can do it. Start with the stuff you have. You know everything about that stuff. Let's help you find it a new home for somebody who's going to love it, because your kids don't want your stuff.
Right.
And so that's my passion now. So
they would if they knew how much some of it was worth.
That's true.
But thank God they don't.
Well, I just went to this estate sale the last couple weeks, and it's the perfect example. A mom passed away unexpectedly. The dad had passed away a couple years ago. And they had collections of beautiful clocks. He was a clockmaker and collector, and he had collectibles from all these years. And they're all like, we don't want any of this, but this is our inheritance now. So we literally are sitting week after week doing a yard sale to try to make any money for all this. I'm like, if they would have just known and been able to get rid of some of that, all that money they could have used and could have time spent and things you could have done with your family or left them the money, I would, so that's what I encourage people to do.
We went to a sale and the guy said that. He said, I've collected all this stuff all of these years for my children so they could sell it and get money. And they just told me they don't want any of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm selling it. And we were like, oh, okay.
But seriously, your kids don't want your stuff. I tell people who, I think back in the day, people held on to everything, and now people collect something and they collect certain things, but we don't collect just everything. And I think they just were so afraid of letting go of anything.
Yeah.
Like the older generation.
I remember little and my grandparents saying, oh, put this away. It's going to be worth something one day.
One day, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear that too much anymore.
They just believe you hold on forever. And I'm like, times just have changed. And even if you like it, the likelihood that your kids are going to want it is pretty slim. So
yeah.
But look at all the people in the chat. Guys, hi. Welcome in.
Real quick. Squirrel's going to be here in November, she thinks.
Kristen, you have to let me know. And wherever you are, I'll come. I'll try to come and meet you.
I'll go. That'll be awesome.
I love her. She's so sweet.
She is. Christopher Nutter said, well, in Vermont, there are no famous resellers. About to get on it then.
Tommy Bernard's in Delaware, isn't he? He's kind of famous.
Things have changed so much since we started.
Yep. You're right, girly.
Anne said the glower days.
That just shows all our ages here. Money orders. And rolls of cash. They'd hide it in pieces of paper. And people would also send checks. I mean, and we took them.
That is just crazy, isn't it? Horizon Picks will be on later. He says postal money orders, laugh out loud, early eBay times.
Yep.
Paul says the 99-cent auctions were the best. I would love that because I love seeing that get.
He does. That's why
I put so much crap that never gets fitted on. It's not crap. I don't think it's crap, but I put so much on there.
You would have loved early 2000s eBay, because everything you started at 99 cents. And the reason you did 99 cents is it was 10 cents to list it at 99 cents, but it was 25 cents if you put it for $1. So everyone started at 99 cents. But you would, the cha-ching they have when you sell, that would go off constantly on your computer, because back then we didn't really even have really good cell phones.
Right.
Not with internet or anything. No, you had to just know what you were doing when you went to yard sales. You couldn't look anything up. So, but the last 5 minutes, your auctions would go nuts. People were sniping. You know, it could be at $10, and then the last 30 seconds it go to like $45. It was
That's
the
so
greatest time ever. And everything sold. Everything sold. It was crazy.
Squirrel,
Oh,
you
yes,
get to
that's one of my items I brought out to show because I know we have show and tell. Someone
yes,
has
we love
prepared.
show and tell.
So that's one of my items, Kristen.
People saying hey to each other.
Oh, what
Melody says
Roy
she
said-
still don't tell people.
Oh, Melanie, you don't tell people at yard sales? Yeah, some people are still weird about it. But most people nowadays are pretty good.
You're at what? Stares at me with item you want to buy. Laugh out things. Stuff out.
Oh yeah. Well, it's bad. My kids, they're like 21 and 24 now. But when we used to go, they'd be like, Cousin Johnny would like this, right, Mom?
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have a, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Kenton's still young enough. We give him the toy stuff and send him
Oh,
up there.
yeah.
How much is this? Oh, just take it.
Or they'll say quarter.
Yeah,
What up, Hodges?
that's so
It said
funny.
a shopper came up to me in Goodwill because my cart was full and asked if I was a reseller. I looked at him in the eyes and said no.
I love when you go to like, I bought, you know, I don't do RA very much, but I've been at Walmart and they're like, what are you doing with all this? Thinking, what is it you're
I know, right? Like,
Why
Ryan,
do you
you had
care?
someone that wouldn't sell you it when you said yes. Remember that it was
Oh,
Christmas time.
yep.
And
like Prison to Profit, Dante.
oh
he had-
yeah, it was those
he had things.
glass things.
yeah.
Those glass
That's crazy.
ornaments.
and he said, "Are you a reseller?" And Ryan said, "Yep." And he goes, "Nope, give it back."
And he went in his house. I was like, okay, whatever.
People are crazy. I don't know
say
why.
yes.
They just
I say yes. Look at what they have and tell them, oh, this is a good one, etc. Nice.
that's funny. Oh, Horizon Picks. Roy says no photos in the beginning. It was crazy, and that's the truth. You would because the way you had to take pictures back then. Oh, this is like so funny. It just reminds me of all the work we used to do. You had to take a picture with your camera, and then take it to Walmart or wherever and get it developed. Then you come back with the pictures, and they could be bad or good. And you'd have to put them on your scanner and scan them into your computer, and then do dial up to get them down to eBay. And you could only have like one picture. More than that cost you like 25 cents to list every picture. So it was like a nightmare to do that. So there would be listings with no pictures that would say beautiful red blouse.
That's insane.
Okay. You will really love it. Okay.
Sold
We're gonna
that
buy
one?
that. And
And
they
it
would
sold?
people would sell. It would
That's-
you know, it was crazy back then. And nobody returned anything either. They just took it. Oh, you too. You all I come into your auctions, but you sell a lot of stuff that, you know, like comic books and things like that. I don't have any kids, and I'm not a comic book collector, so that kind of stuff. I want to get into LPs though. I'd like to start collecting.
We started. It's awesome.
Nice. Well, y'all have to let me know. I love getting together. You guys are a little far from me, but I'm still planning on coming down South Florida because I'm in the Panhandle, so I'm kind of like Alabama, really.
Yeah. And we sometimes drive to Mississippi, so if we're ever going through there, we'll stop and see you.
Definitely. I would love that.
Curry's, we're definitely meeting up if you come down.
Yes.
Found a Coleman Lantern today. Awesome swamp picker.
Nice.
I'm so far behind, I think.
Now you're getting there.
Oh, am I getting there? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one I just did. Remind me of Whatnot sells now so fast in last seconds.
That's true. That's true. I'm still on the fence. I've seen a lot of people do the Whatnot auctions, and a lot of people are just not being very successful. I mean, they're still selling their items.
I haven't even tried, and I don't even care to
The thing
try.
I would do is plush. That's the only thing.
Really?
Because I just have so much.
Oh, same.
So, whatever's been on there for 6 months and hasn't sold,
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But for me, it's just, I've been approved for months, and I did the little training or whatever. Not that it was like 30 minutes of here's some stuff, but I just can't justify, doing it for like $1 or $2. Because if you sell something for $1, you're really getting like 55 cents.
right?
It's like, the original fee is so much. You really need to sell things for like $5. And who's paying that on there? They don't want to. They're cheap over there.
Right. Are you caught up, Ryan?
I think so. We'll be going to Melbourne. It's across the state, but it's not horrible.
That's where Kenton was born.
Oh, nice.
Yep. A Whatnot is great for a clear out. I'm still on fence compared to other platforms. Return on investment for me, yeah.
But wouldn't it be better for you to do, since you do YouTube auctions, Roy, to get rid of stuff like that? Because then you don't have the fees. Just because his auctions are pretty successful. Kristen, we did do it the same day. Yeah, I've done 0 sales.
It just seems like a lot for very little. Unless you have a huge following, it's...
Yeah.
Well, Rocket did it. Rocket did good.
Babe?
I said Rocket did it. She did good on her posters.
Oh, really?
Movie posters.
Her movie posters.
That's interesting.
Yep, she got a bunch of movie posters. She got found this guy that was in the movie business. He had thousands and thousands and thousands of movie posters.
Wow. But that's such a unique thing that nobody can get. And young people would be all about that. I really feel like anyone who's like older than like 35 or so really is, unless you're really in with what, video games or like the resurgent of Y2K or something like that. We don't have nearly as many representatives of our age on Whatnot than the young people. So I just don't know that I have the right thing to sell, or, I'm not like the cute little girl with the rap music in the back selling t-shirts. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's funny. I could be wrong, but
All right, lady, what'd you bring to show off?
Okay. First thing, I started with this little guy.
Is that a bank?
It is a blow mold.
Oh.
Little blow mold. But I picked him up. Second time I've picked him up, and both times I paid $1 for him.
Nice.
But even the little blow molds sell. And this guy sells for like $40 on eBay. So, and I love him because he weighs nothing.
Yes.
Super easy.
I like the little one.
Yeah. It's weird because I've never seen one of those like that small. And I've picked up 2 now in the last month. I've already sold the one. And I always say, list your Christmas year round. Some people wait until October, November. That's the worst thing you can do. Yeah. Because if someone's looking for something unique, they will actually pay up in June and July and April. So list all year long. I sell more Christmas stuff in spring and summer than I do when it comes time for Christmas. Right. So the other one is this guy. He is enormous. He's fat. He's like huge fat Santa.
I love how blue his sack is.
I know.
I've never seen that one before.
And he is very, very rare. I actually was at a little thrift store and I saw a snowman blow mold in the back. I was like, And I said, hey, are you going to bring out that blow mold? And she's like, I think there's another one back there too. She goes, yeah, hold on, I'll bring him out. And she brought him out and he was one of them. I was like, ah. And they said $12.99 a piece. I said, oh yeah.
Yes.
And he sells for like $150.
Nice.
I believe it.
Crazy about him. I haven't listed him yet. Everyone is charging like $125 shipping. So he is just oversized in every direction. So before I list him, I want to make sure I need to charge that much or see, because I'm not real confident.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to charge somebody like something ridiculous like that, but I also don't want to charge $50 and he's 100.
Right.
Right,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to show you couple things that are like outside of the box for me.
Okay.
Because I'm always saying you can sell anything. So something I picked up last week was this.
Oh, that's cool.
And not something I would normally pick up. He is solid brass, super, super heavy. But I paid $5 for him. This cool, like,
He's nice.
eagle.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I could see that on someone's desk.
Yeah, and he sold for $40, and he's going overseas. So that's pretty
Nice.
cool. I also got this guy, which I love old clocks, but look at
Yeah,
this. His eyes still work, and his tail goes back and forth.
Oh,
And I
That's
paid
cool.
$5 for him too. And he's actually just plastic, but he's definitely old. He's like from the
Yeah.
70s.
wasn't there a cat one? Like the
Yeah.
common?
Yes, absolutely. And I have another one too that's like this, not a cat, something else too. I
Okay.
do have the cat one too around here. I paid $5 each for him, but I think he'll sell for like $45.
Yes.
Pretty cool. And then this was all one estate sale. I picked all this stuff up. This I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's indoor and outdoor. And what I love is it actually has a clock and the temperature thing.
Temperature,
It's pretty
Yeah, that's
heavy.
cool.
I just thought it was kind of unique. And it looks like I thought it was old, but then I look and it sells for $90 at Home Depot right now. So you
Oh,
can
wow.
still sell it for like $40.
Yeah.
Is it heavy?
It probably weighs about 5-6 pounds.
Okay.
So, but that's okay. UPS ground is perfect for stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
and then I also another
Wow.
thing.
Oh,
It's like
cool.
this cool. It's like brass. Is he like a crane or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he is solid brass.
That's
Wow.
I haven't been able to find anything like him yet. I just picked this stuff up, so I'm still in the process of listing it. But how cool is that?
Yeah.
Who thinks to like have a giant brass bird? But for $5, I'm like, I'll take a chance on
Yeah,
anything
definitely.
for $5. But I bet you he'll easily sell for $50.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I
because
would
he's so unique, and he's probably 10 pounds. He's heavy.
Wow.
And then the last thing I want to show, which is something that I would have thought would have sold for $1, but it is this old Dora the Explorer. It's a little clock. Now
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't cleaned it. It's not like it's aged.
Okay.
It's sun damage, but
Mhm.
I'll take it off because it comes apart. But it's brand new. And I was thinking this would not be worth anything. But if you Dora the Explorer, you can't find a lot of toys for anymore. And this sells for like $35.
Nice.
And I paid $1 for it. So I was
Heck yeah.
pretty happy with that.
I love it.
So yeah, that's a couple of things that I ran across this week that are kind of out of the norm for me. So
Awesome. Good finds.
yeah.
Brass is always good, I think, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Well,
brass.
it's not something I would normally pick up.
Yeah,
But
right.
it was just kind of cool. And I'm like, oh yeah. And this sale, they had these crazy prices on everything. Like the clock would have been $80 and I think the crane was like $90 or whatever. So one day they had a sale and they said anything up to $100 is now $10. And then
Oh.
last week everything was $5. And then I went yesterday and everything was $1. I spent
Oh.
$120 yesterday, so that means I got 120 items.
Yeah.
Just amazing, old vintage like figurines and stuff, all from Japan, and so some interesting stuff. But I took a lot of chances on things that I normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's $1, so you're like, that's like
Yeah,
something we
right?
went through,
You
Brian.
you
That's
can't go
the
wrong.
people.
Dollars
We're
get
like,
you
is
in
this
trouble.
$1? They're like, yes, everything. And we'd pick some, is this $1? And they're
Are
like,
you
yes.
sure?
I gotta make
Well,
sure.
that's bad that I was, people were shopping. You could see because they still had the stickers on that were like ridiculously priced. And I said, that's $1, right? Like, don't pass it up. It's $1. Come
Right.
on.
Right.
It was pretty fun though. So I want
Yeah.
to hear what you guys got.
You go, babe.
Okay. This is my favorite. Cher,
Oh, nice.
Take Me Home. She's given She-Ra vibes.
Very much. Holy crap. That's
Cool.
awesome.
I thought she was awesome. And then Sly. I have no idea who he is, but it's purple. So
Nice.
Pimp.
Very 60s.
and then Twistin' Time.
Nice.
So those are my 3 records I picked today.
And how much did you pay for those?
$1 a piece.
Nice. I bet that Cher one is going to be a great moneymaker.
Yes.
She's keeping it, I think.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm going to
keeping
keep that one.
Oh, are you? Nice.
I have my little pile now because Tropical Flipper got me into looking at the records. So now I have my little pile and then sell pile.
When I hit
Well,
the
he had all these record players, and I said, "Is that a little suitcase one? I'd like to get a little one." He goes, "No, this is like giant and heavy." I'm like, "Oh yeah, no."
I found this
Ace. Oh, sorry, go, babe.
Blue Moon Stars goblet.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Guess how much I paid for this?
$5. How much?
$0.25.
That's gorgeous.
That's crazy.
Did you look up comps for that?
After I gave him $0.25.
No, seriously. I mean, how much is something like that worth? Because that is a beautiful color.
$30.
Nice.
Oh, I could put you. My bad.
There you go. That is a gorgeous
And I
color.
knew the only thing when I saw it, I just knew the pattern. I knew it was moon and stars. So I was like, oh, that's got to be something, you know. And then I was like, how much? And he was like, $0.25. And I was like, oh, okay.
Horizon says I hit the flea market, the bull mode sell ASAP before the guy takes it off the truck.
Oh, I'm sure.
Paul says laugh out loud is just I think that's supposed to be $1. Then you get home and say, why'd I buy this? Yes, I've done that multiple times. Horizon said the Cher is fire. And the Family Stone.
The record.
Oh,
So I don't know who that Sly guy is, but it was purple, so I got it.
I like it.
And then I got this Amberina candy jar.
See, this is the kind of stuff that I have no idea about, but I would pick that up too because it's so pretty.
Yeah, and the bottom glows when you put a black light to it. So I looked this one up, and it's called Amberina Hobstar, and it goes for $35 to $40.
Nice.
And I paid. How much did I pay for this?
I think $5, right?
$5. Yeah. She goes. That she was not playing. She was not happy. And then we started off, it was glass. This is a Tracy Porter vase. It's hand painted.
That is really pretty. See, that's something that I would never pick up because I don't know the difference between a good one or somebody who did it in an art class.
Exactly. And this one does glow.
Oh, pretty.
So I looked this one up, and someone has it listed for $40, but the last one sold for $20. So I don't know what I'm going to. What?
You froze. On my
I said
side.
someone has it listed for $40, but the last one that I saw sold was for $20. So I don't know what I'm going to.
I'd split the difference.
What up, Tam and Belcel? Thank you for joining us from Scotland.
And I got a Furby.
Oh,
He works.
with his tag?
Yes.
Oh,
I looked
he's
him-
so cute.
I looked him up. I think I'm calling him the Bear Furby. And he was $32.99, or that's what he sold for.
Wow.
But we just sold one, Ryan, for how much?
We had one good one for like 50 and one for 40, I think.
And they didn't work. This
They
one
didn't
worked.
even work,
Wow.
and they still sold for that much. But they were
You've
like,
never seen with tags still. That's awesome.
And then this was my big find today.
Oh.
Cute.
This is a vintage
From
nylon reindeer with a secret basket.
Ooh.
And guess how much she sells for?
I would guess 45.
40.
Yeah.
And I paid
$1.
Yep.
Really? Nice. That's a great find. And so many people would pass that up because they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I usually know when I see the nylon. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, that's 90s.
Yeah, they are.
Work without batteries.
Swamp Picker, what sells for 75?
Maybe the Furby. I don't know.
Maybe. Some of them are crazy.
Yeah, because
I
we
know.
sold, but it's the bright colored ones go for more.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But we sold 2 non-working ones for 40. So
Dang. That's crazy to me that people will pay that much and it doesn't even work.
Yeah, it is crazy. All right, the same place she got that Furby.
Yeah. Oh,
had this-
oh my gosh. Are they new?
They're pretty close to it. It's got all the stuff in there. I didn't even look at it,
I
to be
think
honest with you.
the one thing was
Wow. Okay, how much did you pick it up for?
He had 20 on that.
it came with that.
And the CD player. Whoop, wrong way. I offered him $10 and he took it.
Oh my gosh. That's a great pickup.
This is crazy, huh? So we made out at that, guys. Oh, I guess I could take me over here for a minute.
Dang.
Yeah, I haven't totally looked them up. I just did a quick search, but they should do well.
Oh yeah, anything Bose does really well. The only thing you have to look for is after like a long time, they start to get cracking in the padding, but yours doesn't even look like they were used. Yeah.
What up, Bama? Paul said new.
Swamp Picker is saying that the reindeer sells for $75.
I'm so far back. That was my guess on the reindeer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should have let the guess, and we usually do that. All right. Let me get caught up. Sorry, y'all.
Hey, Bama.
Well, Bama's here. I told him about my hat. I'm going to wait a little bit. Or should I just do it?
Do it, Ryan.
All right. The place she got was it the $5 red thing you got?
Amberina candy dish.
I don't know if this is a good one, but she had 5 on this. I asked for if she'd take 2. She took it.
$2?
Yeah, for a Garmin. It's got Bluetooth, so I'm thinking it might be a good one, a better one. And then there was this little box of hats, just like this. I'm going through them.
Nice.
Going through them. Before I even get to the end of it, she goes, the whole box is $2. I said, I'll take it.
No.
Got a vintage
Olympics, nice.
Olympiad hat,
96.
vintage Gulfstream hat. This surprised me. There's one sold for like $39.99, but this one's got a rusted button. And then this bad boy was in there.
That's the winner.
Oh.
Logo Athletic, Shark Tooth, Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh.
As soon as we got to the office, I listed it for $349.99.
Wow.
I got a $50 offer in 5 minutes, and I turned down a $140 offer 15 minutes later.
Wow.
Some of these hats sell for like thousands of dollars, like $1,500. It depends on the team and everything, but these things are insane.
That's amazing.
I couldn't even. And when I did, I knew I had a good hat, but I totally forgot about the shark tooth. It didn't click in my head for whatever reason. And so when I got back to look to see how much it was, I was just like, I can't believe I forgot it was a shark tooth hat.
$2.
$2 for all of them.
$2 for
Dang.
all of them.
Don't you love days
So
like
crazy.
that? Makes it all worth it.
It does. Pretty crazy. And then where she got the records, I got.
And he knew it when he saw it. He goes,
Spooky Stories. Woo!
Christine, I seen somewhere that it's worth something. And I'm like, whatever. I get in the car, I look it up, and I'm like, $50.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
We didn't even check to see if it was in there, did we?
It was $1.
It's in there.
Wow.
Oh, don't fall on the ground, hat.
Ryan.
It's in pretty good shape, that hat, too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And then Get Crazy. I don't know if that's a good one or not.
He just got it because it said get crazy.
Oh.
It's got the Ramones on it. Lou Reed, Marshall Crenshaw, Sparks. Hoochie Coochie Man. Woo! Hoochie Coochie Man. Chop Suey. You Can't Make Me. It's Only a Movie. Little Sister. Starscape. I don't know any of those people, any of that songs. Hoochie Coochie Man, though.
There you go. It was meant for you.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, you did good. A
Those
record,
are so
hat,
fun.
and bows.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was crazy. And it was a little mobile home park with carport sale. It was nuts. And I had seen it earlier in the week advertised, but then I'd never seen nothing about it until right before we left this morning. One of the people in there had posted it. So I seen that. I'm like, oh yeah, we got to go there. And it was a whole sale, and it worked out.
Dang. I love going to sales like that, especially when you find stuff at unexpected places like that. You know, I find that when you go to like rich people neighborhoods, like they have crap.
And they want
Amazing to me.
so much money for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went to one yesterday and it was like this beautiful house, but like they wanted half of retail for everything. I'm like,
Yep.
this is why your house is still full of crap. Nice.
All the newer neighborhoods here never have nothing
Yeah.
because they've all sold it and moved down to these brand new houses. And it's
Mhm.
just, you're the same way. You're in Florida. You're the same way.
Yep.
Auntie E's in the house. What up, Auntie E?
Hi, Auntie E.
She just got a camper for the back of her truck. She goes camping, and then she goes hiking and stuff and biking in the mountains, Tennessee.
Nice. That sounds fun.
Trying to get her. She has a camera. She needs to use the dang thing and put it on YouTube.
So many people love those types of
Oh
channels.
yeah, those channels are huge.
Yeah, they blow up really fast.
What else? We got a bunch of horror DVDs.
I love horror.
I got this for $1. It's an old Lee Sport Bucks. It's got to be right when they change that to that logo.
Oh, yep.
It's like a denim shirt.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure. For $1, whatever.
That's pretty good.
Other than that, Kenta got stuff. He'll show it later.
Auntie E said, I'm working on it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Definitely, if you do, let everyone know, because I would love to follow another travel channel like that.
Yes,
I
I
have to
will.
live vicariously through other people because I don't
Right.
go anywhere. Right? Kristen is always traveling around. I'm so jealous of
She was
that.
just, where was it? Was mountains, Idaho, was it? Or
Where's she been?
Yellowstone. She had to leave Yellowstone because they were having that flood or fire or something.
Mhm. It's crazy. So, have you guys had any good sales this week? Anything like stand out?
Hey, we just sold that.
Oh, the Fisher Price plush. Yay!
Bucks.
$60?
Here, I'll bring
What,
it
a
bigger.
Puffalump?
No, it's a
Here, let me
Fisher
click on it.
Price. I'll get it.
Oh, yeah.
Old
much?
80,
60.
1989.
Nice. $60. Is that
$60
Mercari?
Yeah.
for $1 plush.
Amazing.
Paul, did you hear that? $1 plush.
I do so well with plush.
I mean, we have a bunch back there from buying. You know how Goodwill will put one good one in a bag of 10 freaking horrible ones. So you're like, you want that one, you buy the whole bag, and then the rest of it just sits
junk.
there.
Yeah. Well, we have a thrift store in my area that you can fill like one of those lawn and leaf bags for $10. So you just have to go on a lucky day when they just refill the plush, because somebody is always filling up a giant bag, because literally you could almost take everything they have for the $10.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. All right, Bama, thanks for joining us. Plush is on fire right now. It has been. We've sold a lot lately.
But really, I mean, I sell a lot of plush, but they are long tail for the most part. But you know, you get to be where you learn what sells better. Like you can't get me to pick up a Mickey Mouse to say ever.
It's got to be, it's got to be something special.
Yeah.
Something special, Mickey. Uh-oh, Paul's sending me pictures.
1989 Fisher
Oh.
Price. I guess it's like a lamb.
Yep. Somebody just wants that.
Paul said they sold theirs first.
I believe it, because Paul always has it.
That's in really good shape too.
Yes, there's not one stain.
That's right, Jennifer. Who forgot the thumbs up?
Hey, Jennifer.
Thank you for joining us. Is it nylon? I think so.
Polyester.
Oh, someone made a sell.
Polyester.
Angie, make a sell?
Now I got a really low ball offer. But you know what? I'll take it because I was suspended for 3 days. So
that's right. When did that get on? When did you get unsuspended?
Yesterday, around noon, it was off. But
all your listings were back?
Salty about it because I didn't even do anything wrong.
I know, that's ridiculous. Freaking CVS being all Karen.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand if they've had a lot of theft and things, so they're trying to protect their brands. But if you are selling your items to liquidation and then preventing people from selling what you've just sold them, that's pretty crappy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're selling the products to people who their intention is to resell them. So.
Jennifer loves your Smurf shirt.
Thank you. I love the Smurfs.
I watch Rebel Reseller and Crazy and Chris sell tons of plush.
Yep.
Blows my mind what they get for something. It's worth it to pick it up. There's some of it's crazy. What's our biggest?
What?
Our biggest plush sale.
I'm trying to think what mine is.
I know we got a big one.
Oh yeah.
Was it that dog with the little dog on top? I think it was Mom's German Shepherd with the baby German Shepherds on top of it. It's like $150.
Nice.
Big, huge German Shepherd plush with 2 baby plushes sewn onto the top of it. I mean, 2 baby
Oh,
German Shepherds. Some crazy thing. I think it was like $150. So
I think my highest was a tiger that was huge like that. But I just sold a Rudolph, a reindeer. He was like big.
Oh, I saw that. I liked
And,
it.
Oh,
he
yeah,
sold
that
for
was.
100, and then shipping was like 65. So I guess he sold for 165, but shipping was right about $52 for him. So
Ooh, hold on. Paul sent. He sold this Pikachu, I guess, for $50. He's saying. Is that what you're saying, Paul?
nice.
One where his cheeks light up.
I don't know.
Oh, I know there's one where the cheeks light up. That goes for good money.
It's not focusing. 1999 Tommy. Is it Tommy or Tommy? I never know.
Tommy, I think.
16-inch jumbo. He said, "My first plush sale today, $50."
That's a good sale. Five Nights at Freddy, if you ever find those, some of those sell for crazy money.
Benton is upset.
Yeah, we can't sell it because
We find it. We can't sell it.
Really? Guess it just depends on.
He said,
certain
"Mom,
ones.
if I find double, then you can."
That's cute.
Also, the cheeks don't light up. American Horny, thank you for joining us. I think you're new around here. I don't remember seeing the name.
Hi.
He said, "Hi, I'm new."
Oh, I missed
Oh,
it.
okay.
You're going by it. Where? Okay. Howdy.
And I have found a few
Nice to meet you,
Yadros.
Tina. Thank you for joining us. Sorry.
I was just saying, I've found a few Yadros, but typically people, when I find them, they want higher dollar items. But I can say that one time I went into a thrift store and they had a whole line of them on the wall that somebody must have donated their whole collection. And I was a dummy. I was like, oh, I'm too busy right now. I'll come back.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 hours later, I came back and they were all gone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was like kicking myself then.
yeah.
Do y'all ever find
Yadros.
what is it?
Yadros.
Yadro figurines
Yeah.
made in Spain? I've never seen them. What do they look like?
They're like white and light blue, mostly women statues. Like, yeah, they're just collectible. They're like hand painted.
I'll have to look out for those.
Yeah. But typically with those, people know what they have, so they want a lot of money.
Right, yeah.
$150.
Whoa.
God, I gotta love the bins.
Yeah, she's got an awesome bins.
We have the worst bins there are.
So we went there a couple Sundays ago. There was like 100 people in there. It was insane.
For
And
the
our-
tiniest bins in
yeah,
the
our-
world.
it's like 4 rows. You know,
It literally is 4 rows.
Yeah,
And they
right?
change 2 bins at a time. That's it.
it's so bad. I'm like, what was
So you
going
have
on?
like 100 people like on 2 bins. So if you don't find something like that, you're not finding it.
Mm.
It's terrible.
First ever sale.
And you were in Pensacola 2 weeks ago? I'm literally 5 minutes from there.
Who was?
Did you say you were in Pensacola 2 weeks ago?
No, we would have stopped.
Oh, okay. I was like, don't do that. Come up see me.
No, we wouldn't go there
No.
and not see it. So the model for $95? Heck yeah, models are good. American Honey was invited by me. Nice, awesome, thank you. They never have chips or cracks.
You're right about that, Ian. Those Gajo figures, they are really well made.
All right, you want to tell everybody what you got going on?
Yes. Well, besides being here, which thank you so much for inviting me. I love that. Tonight I have a live auction starting at 10 o'clock Central Time. So that's 11 Eastern. And basically, I haven't done an auction. I did an auction with Jen. It was Closet Gems, but she's changed her name now. about a year ago we did a few, but this is my first one that's going to be on my own. It's kind of late night. I figured what the heck, we can, we could try it. But tonight specifically is all the money is going to go to my daughter, Amy. She is a first-year teacher. Her students start Wednesday. She's teaching middle school in an inner city, very low income school. So on my Instagram, I showed pictures of her classroom. It is literally a blank slate and desks. Not a pencil, not a piece of paper, nothing. They get nothing. As a matter of fact, the kids don't even have books. They have workbooks, but they can't give them out because they're not allowed to write in them. That's how poor the school is. So it's going to, it's definitely an uphill battle. And so she needs everything. We've already spent probably $1,000 out of our own pocket. But she still needs a ton more items for her room. So everything that we sell tonight, 100% of it's going to go towards her classroom, buying supplies, buying stuff she needs for the kids. So would love to have you come hang out. I'm selling most stuff, starting at $1. So you can get some great deals. There'll be some reseller stuff, some stuff you might need for yourself, and tons of CVS HBA like for $1. So, if you need any of that, definitely come over. And then every Wednesday I do a live with the Cap Guy. So I think most everybody here has been there, but we just hang out, talk reselling, and just whatever hits our fancy that week. Sometimes it has nothing to do with reselling, but we just like hang out, and it's like this. It's just friends hanging out, sometimes getting away from the computer as far as working, and just having a moment to just speak to other adults. And so that's pretty much what we do, and that's Wednesday nights. And other than that, we just making videos and doing eBay.
Nonstop.
Absolutely. But so Roy's coming on?
Roy's coming on. And
awesome.
I want to we tried to make this to where anybody just clicks, anybody that we know just clicks the link at the top. Yeah, we wanted, just come in, show your stuff off. I don't want you to think we didn't invite you before
Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of people have said, "Why haven't you invited me yet?"
I will tell you guys, I am the absolute worst at inviting people. Asking people about me coming on. I feel so awkward. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I want people to come on, and I know Kristen and I have talked about this, that I just like anybody who ever wants to come on my show, please tell me, because I would love to have you. I feel guilty inviting people, and then they they're like, I'm like, do they really want to come on? Do they not really want to come on? So the fact that you said, hey, do you ever want? I'm like, yes, 100%. So I love it. And this is, I enjoy this every single week, and I can't wait to see what Roy has, because he has some great stuff.
Yes, he gets cool stuff.
But I'll be watching, and I need to get ready for the auction.
All right, thank you so much.
If anyone could stop in tonight, that would be great. It's going really for a great cause. But I'll be in chat. Bye, guys.
Bye. See ya. Thank you, Jennifer, for all the links. We really appreciate that.
Yes.
You're awesome. Horizon, click that button at the top if you're ready. I guess we'll get Kenton on. Well, Kenton's at the end, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen's Multiverse is the one she was trying to change her name. I was at the Benz this morning, was number 50 in line. All the good stuff was gone.
Thanks, Swamp Picker.
Thanks, Swamp. What up, bro? How's it going?
Hi, guys. How you guys doing?
Good.
What's up? What's up? I don't know y'all too well. That's all. Nice to meet you, Ryan and Christine. See you in Johnny's in the morning. Ryan hit me up on Instagram. Here I am. What a concept, right? Here we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think you had a live on Sunday. I seen one of your lives where you got back from the flea market and you were showing stuff off, and I was like,
yes,
that's some cool stuff. He needs to come on and show some stuff off on the show out.
Yeah, I do that every other Sunday. I mean, I pretty much, the flea market's really the main spot for me. I'm out in Pennsylvania, and it's really, I mean, I could go there, fill my car, go home, go back, fill my car, go. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of stuff. Yeah, and I do a brunch. I'm off this week. But next week I'll do it, and it's fun. I go, I pick, and I'm excited. I'm running back home to kind of bring it, just like you guys are doing. How excited are you for those picks, man? That's awesome.
Crazy.
And to share it with folks and learn, and that, you know, I saw somebody in the chat just before. You know, it was her. She's like, I just learned what a shark tooth hat is. Awesome. I bet you find one, Rural Squirrel, and you'll be stoked. I found them, you know, I found them for sure. What's up, Pamela?
Hello, Pamela. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I threw the link around to some of my friends. They may come in and say hello to you guys. It's awesome.
Awesome. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, and Angie, thumbs up to Angie Resells. She's been doing it for a really long time. I've been doing this a long time as well. And I do, when she says things about like the wild west of eBay, it's true. I mean, you know, look at how many, you guys just had a few sales during this live, you know, and you're on your device, like cha-ching, like back in the day, it was such a totally different, you know, and here we are, you know, it's awesome. So,
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been doing it and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I basically started doing eBay right out of college. So it was late 90s. I've been on eBay since 1996.
Wow, that's crazy.
So basically before it was basically just a collectibles kind of board market, no photos. And I was buying stuff through like chat boards and stuff on Yahoo and different types of websites. And then eBay was coming along, and my main niche is toys. Comic books is always something that I collected since I was a kid. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, she's great, Rural Squirrel. Thanks. Nice to see you, my dear. But yeah, so basically got into it for just the toy collecting as a buyer. I was just buying up all kinds of action figures and G.I. Joe stuff. And my sister collected Barbies and whatever. So that's really how I started to get into it. And then gradually started to pick up stuff for investment, to flip, to be able to say, okay, maybe I would, you know, I started to get into my career. I'm self-employed now, but I had a whole corporate career. I went to art school. I did graphic design, art direction. I was big in the .com, the whole Y2K bug that never really happened. I was big in the websites and stuff for that with certain companies, and, you know, had some success, had some money to burn, and I was picking up like tons and tons of stuff. And then at a certain point, I was like, I got a lot of stuff. Right. And I just started to begin to sell it back. And I did. When I left my job, I was doing full-time eBay and crushing it. And I still have an eBay store, but now the YouTube auctions, whatnot, there's so many different ways to sell. So I like all different kinds of ways to sell stuff. So yeah.
Awesome.
Here we are.
Cool. Heck yeah.
But you guys can ask me anything you want about. I sell comics, I sell graphic t-shirts, I sell toys, I sell all kinds of vintage items. I mean,
let's see some.
Yeah, okay. So
jump right into it, I guess.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
We
folks?
like to see it. We love to see it.
All right. Oh, okay. So she said, we want to. So, my dear, I know you're into some plush stuff. So I did grab 2 plush
okay.
that I think people might like. I'll show those first. So I thought you guys might like them. So actually it's 3. So we'll start with a basic one. So here, guys are here. If you're into plush, if you're deciding if you're going to pick it up or not, there's a lot of speculation that goes into different things, right? So movies are one of them. You know, a movie comes out, a trailer comes out. We just had Comic-Con. Yeah. So, you know, we had the Groot, okay, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
So here's just a
Yes.
very basic.
Oh, love it. Love
so
it.
here he is. Okay. So very easy to come by, right? But
Right.
the you know, the show's going to come out. If it takes off, this guy's going to go like hotcakes, right? So
Right.
if you go and you find this guy, I got him for $1, you know, at the flea market. But if you see him out in the wild, go grab him, because this is a very endearing character. People love the baby, just like what the Grogu baby
Yes.
Yoda was.
Yes.
It was like
Yep.
super duper hot, and it still is. You know, Mandalorian still going. So, you know, Comic-Con comes out. If you're a reseller and you're into pop culture, when Comic-Con comes out, all these different trailers come out, and this was one of them. So I'm happy to, you know, have this. I show him. I have different Groot items. I bundle, but I'll show him until he sells, and I'm pretty sure he will. So that's
Yes.
number one. So now we'll step up a notch. Okay. So I bought these next 2 items off of a Whatnot seller. It was her first sale on Whatnot. And yeah, I had to pick up this bad
Wreck-It
boy.
Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph.
So here,
Love
awesome.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Ralph Breaks the Internet, but Wreck-It
Mhm.
Ralph, he's awesome. He's really nice and big size. Great stuff. I pair him in a lot. And again, probably by the holidays, super fun. He's like a deluxe plush. So yeah, here's another one, guys. If you see him out,
Yes.
I wouldn't take probably less than, you know, 20-25 for this, maybe
Yeah.
more. You know, you put him on the bay. You know, I do go for a lot of quick turn, quick flip stuff, depending on what it is. But I do have an eBay store too, so it just depends what it is. He may sit in long tail, that's fine. I got no problem with that. He's super fun. So, but the girl that was selling, this was one that's one of my favorite characters, endearing, especially around the holidays. I bought this right out of her buy it nows. It was her first sale on Whatnot, and it was this.
Oh,
Stitch.
And super duper cute. I mean, he's got the full outfit on. Yeah, I'm in Lehigh Valley. I'm in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So he's super cute. Comps were really good. I comped him really quick. She had him sitting in her buy it nows on Whatnot. I comp pretty quickly on my phone. I've sold the Stitch before. I've done full Disney type auctions on our channels with friends of mine. So he's great. I just buy him. He's sitting. I love him. He'll definitely kind of make an appearance in the fourth quarter. Maybe on a live, maybe on a Disney sale. We'll see. So awesome stuff.
Yes. He's a good one.
definitely.
That's great. So that's just a few plush. Okay. So I sell all kinds of stuff on the live auctions. The graphic T-shirts are one. I'll get into that in a second. But if you get into some toys, you know, a couple of the things that happen, movies, right? So again, with the movies, one of the things that I've noticed recently is the love of Godzilla, right? The Godzilla versus Kong movie came out, had some success. I know they're coming out with more movies. So I picked 2 awesome Godzilla collectibles. If you see this out in the wild, so here, we'll show this guy right here, okay? So if you see this big bad boy, now you see how big he is right there, bam, and he's red. They made 2 different versions
Okay.
of this guy.
Okay.
He's red. Again, kind of somebody might look at him and first be like, oh, the dinosaur's a couple dollars. And that's what happened with me, right? Picked this guy up for, I think, $2.
Nice.
Right? he's fully can move his tail. Sometimes the tail's busted off. But they made a green version of this, which usually carries a little bit more money. But this one isn't super duper valuable, but I don't think I'd probably take less than $50 for this.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
definitely.
yeah, and people will. They're almost every. You see, there's one right here. I have a shirt, a Godzilla shirt right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
People, people always ask for Godzilla. Got any Godzilla shirts? So there we go. And again, I source for my buyers. So
Yeah.
this is going to make an appearance in a t-shirt sale coming soon. I
That's
find,
a dope shirt. That's cool. I like that one.
yeah. So this guy here, and then if you guys see, and then we'll go into vintage, right? So if you see this bad boy,
Oh,
Nice.
what?
so this is really, now we're getting into, the other guy was tens of dollars. Now we're getting into hundreds of dollars.
Let me see the face. The face.
That's awesome.
Oh,
And he's got the little triggers, and he.
Oh, no
Oh,
way.
great.
wow.
This is a 24-inch tall Godzilla. I'm not going to shoot it, but his actual fist, if you hit this button, his fist shoots.
Oh, that's the one where the fist come off.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah.
So
That's usually
great.
missing.
and the tail is
Like people
there.
find him, but the hand's missing.
Almost. Now again, this hand right here, probably like $20-$25 by itself.
It's crazy.
Because
Wow.
it's always missing. Even the tail. This tail's probably $20.
Wow.
So this is from Toho. This is what would be called a Shogun Warrior Godzilla. He's about 2 feet tall. Now they made pre-Transformers. Kenner put out. Yes. Yeah. So this guy right here. They did these large 24-inch robots called Shogun Warriors. Super duper popular. They had a comic book. We're talking 1980s guys in this, but they did get a crossover deal with Toho, who owns Godzilla, and they put this out. And now there are other Shogun Warriors that are more expensive, but when you talk about a Godzilla collectible, this is kind of the one that the guys always look for.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so on something like this, I probably wouldn't go for less than. The conversation would probably start at maybe 300 to 400 on something like this.
Yeah.
It's an I don't want to sell it price. I always wanted this when I was a little kid, and I was able to go and get it on eBay, right?
Right.
Rewind back to what we were talking about, and he's been in my collection. Now I have all of them. I got all of them in my collection, but this is the one that people remember. It's the one that shoots the fist. I think you even said it. People remember that. So here you go. So this is by Toho, 2 foot tall Shogun Warrior Godzilla. So
I wouldn't sell it.
I wouldn't.
I'd
now
keep that.
if you found this in the box in mint condition, over $1,000.
That's insane.
Okay,
That's awesome.
so if you guys ever see him out, and even if you see him and he's all busted up and he's missing his fist and his tail, and the guy's like $10, you buy it.
Yeah.
You could sell it as parts. I mean, even this little lever. I mean, it's some of this stuff with the vintage toys, because again, it's plastic. It's getting harder and harder to find. These were beaten up. I mean, kids were smashing these on the ground. So anyway, so I thought you guys might like that.
Very much. That thing's dope.
Let me take a sip of my brewski here, and we'll continue. Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me on. I love doing this type of stuff. I do it all the time on our lives. So
thanks for joining us.
It's awesome, man. No, it's great to meet y'all. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. Saturday's a chill night for me. I'm usually just watching stuff like this on the tube, so it's really cool. So we'll talk about another character, and like a lot of people like action figures. I know there's tons of people that pick them up, and you have your kind of basic action figures, and then you have your kind of middle, and then you have your deluxe. So right? That Godzilla is kind of a deluxe vintage figure. So here we go. This is a deluxe figure. I've showed him a couple times. This is the character of Venom from Spider-Man. So this is the type of stuff that I like to pick up. So this is a Marvel Legends Icons Venom figure. So he's super duper articulated. All of his fingers move.
Oh wow!
This crazy tongue. And he's just a badass figure. He's probably the best Venom figure that they've put out besides the Comic-Con exclusive. Again, he's in the tens of dollars. There are some that are more statues that are, hundreds or thousands, but he's certainly gettable. I did get this at a flea market for $10.
Wow.
And I couldn't get my wallet out fast enough, and I was waiting for somebody else. Yeah, he is scary if you've ever seen the movies. But what's awesome is he's totally he's articulated in all his shoulder down to the bottom, even his feet, his toes are articulated. Wow. And he flexes in his chest and stuff. But if you found this unopened at a yard sale, yeah, you probably could ask on the bay 150 unopened, maybe more, but as he sits, he might be, maybe 75, 80 bucks, even just loose. So, and again, if you just look at the level of detail.
Yeah, the detail's insane on that. That's awesome.
On him. I'm not a huge fan of this tongue that they had put on it, but this is a part of an homage to a certain artist and the way they did it, but he's just awesome. So Spider-Man, Venom,
nice.
Marvel Legends make really high quality figures. And the Marvel Legends guys, if you're a reseller and you go out, Marvel Legends, they'll say it right. If you find them new unopened I'm going to say if you find any Marvel Legends that are unopened under $10, you should definitely comp them with the barcode. There's some money there. Collectors love these. Awesome stuff. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah. Again, another toy that I'll talk about, another trailer. I think it came out. Hulu put out as a new movie that came out called, I think it's Prey. And
we're watching it tonight after the show.
Watching it tonight.
And it's Predator, right? So there's a new
Ryan loves Predator.
All right. So I love me some Predator too. I saw the original in the theater. So here we go. So here's a deluxe Ultimate Predator by Kenner that came out back in the day. Okay.
Wow.
So this is something to look out for too. This was something I pulled out of my collection recently, and I'm making available to my buyers. So I had a few of these. I've picked them up in the past, and he's just awesome.
He's so
good.
Yeah, he's got full details on there. Really, really nice quality stuff by Kenner. You could see there. This is. And again, he's in the box. Yeah, $19.95.
Nice.
On this.
Predator's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah. And so a lot of the Predator stuff is popping this week. Even just earlier today, I was watching a comic book sale, and the one whole round was all Predator. Because they're specking out on if that Hulu movie kills it, maybe they'll do more,
Yep.
So awesome stuff. This is the Ultimate Predator by Kenner.
Yeah, our son starts school on Wednesday. We told him he can stay up and watch it tonight for his last Saturday before school starts.
Yeah, I mean, the trailers look pretty cool. I think it's an interesting take on it, like the what if idea of wow, So those are just some toys. We could get into some graphic tees. I love
some graphic tees.
Do you guys buy? Do you?
Ryan does.
Ryan buys graphic tees?
If I see it, well, we don't come across it a whole lot down here. We're in Retirementville, so it's a bunch of
Oh, I
old
got
people.
you. Okay. I do. I find a lot of them, and I source them too, based on some pop culture. So here's, I'll show this shirt, and I bet you guys watch the show. Name the show and why I bought this shirt.
Master of Puppets.
Somebody in the chat might know. Do you guys watch? Do you guys watch Stranger Things?
Yeah, we love it.
Did you watch the last season?
Yes.
So this is what
The
Eddie
puppet.
was playing.
Okay.
This is
Oh, when
okay.
all the things were okay.
That's
yes,
freaking
when
sick.
Eddie busts out the guitar on the roof of the house.
I love
this is
it.
the song
That's
he was playing. So killer homage to Metallica. It's amazing they got Metallica to let them do that.
Yeah.
That is.
So this is a really crispy XL. I went out and sourced this shirt. When I saw that scene, I was like, boop, 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 boop. So I went out and I'll go find stuff based on on spec. So here's something, and again, I haven't sold it yet. It fits me, which is a nice bonus. But I love it. It's something that don't blink. So yeah, this is the type of thing that I'll pick up kind of on spec. It's in the kind of beat of what people are tuning
Watching,
into.
yeah.
And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But in general, I get stuff at a price that I can really work with it. And so this was a shirt that I picked up for that. So I'll show you two more shirts I grabbed. So here's another one. You saw Godzilla. Here's another shirt. And if you're out in the wild, guys, and you see stuff like this, again, this is like, I love, yeah, no spoilers. So this shirt, if you see stuff out in the wild that looks like this, yeah. So this was a friend of mine was selling this shirt.
That's nice.
So this is it. And again, there's a lot going on here, but this is a licensed triple XL King Kong shirt.
Nice.
This has this comic book graphic.
Yeah.
And it also has this sick kind of Bleach vibe going on.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And it's just, again, it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea.
Yeah, I love it.
So when you look at it too, I'll show again, it has, let me go up here. Oh, it wasn't. I thought it was a licensed Kong. It's actually a 4X right there. So this is just something that so unique, the size matters. King Kong, that's a joke. So,
Rachel.
Size matters on graphic tees, XL and up definitely matters. Subject matter matters.
Yes.
Even the treatment of it. And I start to think to myself, if I'm not excited, maybe my homies are going to be excited about this as well.
Yes.
Or even if I wear it, which I have, I wear it on a live and people go, damn, man, he's got some cool shirt. Yeah. So here we go. That's kind of, and so here we'll go on this one. This was the third shirt. I put this in a haul video. Check out the back of this to start. It's this awesome kind of tie-dye pattern. But when you turn it around, it's just, again, think about how much this has going for it. So if we turn this around, this is by a company called The Mountain. They make really high quality kind of Native American Southwest theme. And even check out the eagle that's between the two heads.
Yeah, that thing is sick.
And then you have, so again, from a, I have an art degree. I did go to art school. So from a visual point of view, lots happening here. Obviously Native Americans, you have this amazing graphic kind of on the side, even a bit of a Southwest theme on the bottom with the horses. And so guys, if you go, and I know people, if these are gettable at the bins, there's the logo. It's The Mountain.
Okay.
So check that out. So this this shirt comps on the bay, maybe between 25 and $50. um I probably wouldn't take less than 25 for it
Yeah.
at the moment. It's just awesome. And some of these guys, they do some of these that are, again, this tie-dye pattern with wolves on them. Bucks, money, yo. So keep a lookout. The Mountain.
Have
And
you
then
heard of? I'm sure you have. What was that? What was that wolf shirt I just sold? Not recently. Bonnie. Can't remember it. Dang it.
so,
I
then we
can't
have,
I can't think
we have this one here, the last one I'll show. And then I got a few comic books I could talk about that too. So this last shirt is timely, right? We got Halloween's coming up. So I picked this shirt
Our
because
favorite.
it has so much going for it. So I'll show the tag real quick. It's one of my favorite zombie movies. It's just a Shaun of the Dead shirt. If you guys don't know what Shaun of the Dead is, you got to go watch that movie. This is a Shaun of the Dead, and it's a triple XL shirt. But check it out.
Oh, that one's sick. I
So
like that one.
it has all of the devices that they used in the movie to kill the zombies.
That's cool.
And it's just, again, it's just a crossover, right? It's Halloween, it's zombies, it's the size is good. It's a licensed Shaun of the Dead shirt from the movie. Awesome stuff. So I got this from a fellow reseller friend of mine. And again, this is what's great about you guys doing this, connecting with people. People will show me stuff all the time. I'm like, I gotta have that, whether I flip it in the future or not, I don't know. I'm probably gonna wear this on a video in the fourth quarter for sure. I think it's awesome. Maybe for a Halloween.
Yep, definitely.
So there's that. So
Cool stuff.
yeah, graphic tees is size, the quality of the shirt. Is it licensed? That really matters, especially when you start to get into like concert shirts and stuff like that. And then really, like, is it something that's kind of hot in the moment? Because for me, I do this. I do a lot of the YouTube. How can I sell it? How can I bring this to the screen, and how can I speak to it in a way that other people go, oof, I think I got to throw that bid in the chat.
Right.
That's the magic, right? I mean, I'm with you. The long tail of eBay, it's attractive. Don't get me wrong. There's stuff that I have in eBay that'll long tail, and I'll just let it sit. But then there's some stuff where I get so excited that I can move it to somebody who's also excited, and there it goes. So I don't hold it for too long. It's just a
Right.
So
Yep. Let me get caught up in the chat real quick.
yeah, sure, man.
What up, Storage Man? Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
I've seen one more. Angry Otter. Hey, Angry Otter, thank you for joining us.
Yep. Yeah, he's a good guy. Michael,
I've seen him. I see. Maybe it was your live. I've seen him around.
Yeah, he owns a Halloween store. He does Halloween store for the season. So
awesome.
He does, yeah. So here, I'll go over a couple comics real quick. I do a regular bi-weekly comic auction on my channel on Friday nights. I do sell some graphic tees, but that's pretty much like the comic book crowd comes to pick some comics from myself and the guys. So just again, to give you some spec type of stuff, again, those trailers from Comic-Con, right? We had Black Panther trailer came out. So the Black Panther movie came out. Everyone's talking about it. So just to give like something like this, okay? So I just pulled this book. This is a Silver Age Avengers book, but it's a key book for Black Panther. So when the trailer drops, Black Panther stuff starts to go up. And this is the key book. So the comic, just like anything else, right? What did we say with the toys with Groot, right?
Right.
People may start to kind of go for that same type of, no different with comics. There's a whole speculative market for new comics, but then old ones too. And what's the community going to kind of decide are the best books related to that movie, right? So
Yeah.
this one might be one of them because this is the first appearance of this character, and it's a very early Avengers book. So this would be just an example of like one comic that's way old, but gets kind of a new life. So here's another one, right? So here's one. Now this is a certified comic. So those are
Strange.
are you familiar with slabs versus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So anybody that doesn't really know in the chat, again, if you're not, this is a certified comic. This was sent into a company. They graded it here, and it's protected in this like hard case. But this is a what if book. So the last Doctor Strange movie that came out with the multiverse, yes, that is a yes, Jennifer Hayes. I'll be on there tomorrow. But yeah, so the last Doctor Strange movie that came out with all the different this is the first appearance of the evil Doctor Strange that was in the movie. So this book kind of popped when the movie came out as well. So this would be another example. I picked this up before, and now it definitely carries a higher value because of the success of the movie.
What's the value of it? What do you?
On this one, I'm asking 150 on this slab.
Nice.
Yeah, if anybody's interested, I have some notes. I am asking 150 on this. I personally, these are like widgets in a sense because I like to read them, look at them as an old school artist myself. Like, so this type of stuff is really just you look at it. I get it, but it's also I'll move it because I can make profit. And to me, I like the raw comics to just, be able to look at it and read it. And so then we'll, just like the toys, I'll do it again. So we'll step it up a notch. Okay. So this is one of the more expensive slabs that I have at the moment. And it is for sale. So there's this one here. So this one, they did announce, I do believe Blade is coming to the Marvel Universe. So this is Tomb of Dracula number 10. This is the first appearance of Blade in comics. And
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's an awesome book. Guys, if you see this out there, Tomb of Dracula number 10, and it has Blade on it, pick this up. This comic, again, just to be real, this comic in a raw, just not certified at all, again, hundreds of dollars.
Wow.
Even if it's beaten the F up, it's very valuable. It's a key book. This is from 1973. Okay, so
wow.
So to give you an idea, this one is slabbed. Again, it's not the highest grade, but I have this in my eBay store for $3,700.
What? Holy cow!
So,
30.
and again, it's a little bit of an I don't want to sell. I do take offers, and I've actually showed this on a live. I have people that are interested in it. It just depends, it's
That's
one of
awesome.
the more expensive slabs.
That's really nice.
Yeah, one of the more expensive slabs I have. But to give you some perspective on comic books as an investment, this will hurt your brain. Ready? I bought this in the 1990s for like $150.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It's
Kept it that long? How long ago did you get it graded?
I bought it graded.
Oh, you bought it graded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So and it really the movies have totally changed the dynamics of this.
Right.
So as a collector, it's in, I would say, folks, if you really kind of like some of this stuff, yeah, when Comic-Con comes out and they announce certain things, these are the types of things where if you see it. Now, I ran across a reseller 2 weeks ago that showed this book on Instagram as, hey, I found this. And I went and I was like, whoa, how much? And she's like, well, it's going to be expensive. And I was like, no, I understand that. And reached out to her. And then I, kind of told her, hey, I know, I know what that is. And I kind of tried to give her a little 411, but it's gettable, folks. She found, and the copy she found is probably worth maybe $1,000,
Wow.
easily. So
That's
just for
awesome.
the one
That's
comic.
awesome.
So and you can send it in. If you found a really nice copy of this, it cost you maybe $50 to send it in.
Right.
And then boom, it could be worth, again, could be. There's a lot that goes into it with the condition and appraisal and so forth. So, that's, there's some fun stuff for y'all. There you go.
Awesome. We appreciate it. Here, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'll show you my best comic find.
Awesome. Yeah. Great book. Yep. Great book to have.
So we got, my son was looking at them and wanted them.
Mhm.
We got all these. What was it? $10? It's
Awesome.
all nice and
Yeah,
Republic.
$4.
There's some. Hold on.
Great
I'm not good at
stuff.
this. Doing this.
Star Wars comics are super hot right now. The
Rebellion.
Mandalorian. Yep.
But it was, like 10 of them. More Rebellion and Legacy. I think there's Legacy somewhere. I don't know. Or no, did I sell the Legacy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have sold. Yeah, I sold the Legacies. There was
Remember, that's Kenton's first big sell.
Yeah. But this one, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
You know that one?
I don't do a lot of Star Wars collecting myself. I know of that. That's a great buy for what you got for $10.
Yeah.
Star Wars is super hot. Boba Fett, The Mandalorian, Ben Kenobi, all that stuff, and they're going to continue making all that stuff. So hold on to those. They're great. Absolutely.
Yeah. Just starting to get into that. We're just, we're new. We started reselling in October.
Awesome.
So almost a year. Started YouTube in January.
And
we're fresh to all this, man. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
and the thing is that I'm pretty available, guys. Not to sign up for that, but I'm saying if you find something and you're like, hey, I think this might, you can always, people can message. People do it all the time. I work for myself. I'm on Instagram. I'm available. If you find something and you're like, I think this is really good, or if you think you have a score, let me know. I'm happy to help appraise or go, yeah, you should buy that. If you
Nice.
I've had people say, hey, I'm going to a friend's. He sent me some pictures of this stack of comics. I'm like, man, you better hustle over there and get those books. And
Yeah.
there's some money to be made there, just like any other collection. Plush, same thing. I've gotten bins of plush from people. You want this, Roy? Hell yeah. I'm like, I'm going over there, and maybe you sell a couple of them and the rest is gravy or whatever, it's so yeah.
Yep. Well, let us know what you got going on.
Yeah, so thanks for having me, guys. It's awesome to meet y'all and be part of this.
Yes, definitely.
Kind of a weekend off for me. I'm really not doing a lot. Tomorrow, actually, I am. The one tomorrow at 1:00, I think Jen put the link in the chat. My buddy Patrick is doing a claim sale for comics. A lot of bulk stuff, not a lot of super pricey things, but we have a little comic crowd that shows up. Comics tomorrow, I think at 1:00 Eastern, and it's very chill. We're just showing stuff and having some fun for like an hour or two. But next week we'll be back at it. Next Friday, I'll be doing the comic auction on my channel. We start at 8:00 Eastern. That might be also why I haven't caught y'all, because I actually start at 8-ish on Friday, every other Friday. So, and then I alternate. So when we're off, like yesterday, I do an afternoon auction in the afternoon, just showing all kinds of stuff and whatnot. So yeah,
Cool.
Whatnot's fun. Do you guys mess with Whatnot at all, or? Yeah, if you're eBay folks, awesome. It's so different. It's so fast paced, and everybody's different. I like it. I don't love it, but when I want to blow some stuff out or move some stuff, and I'm like, maybe I don't want to donate it, or I'm like, I think people might like this, and I'm like over it. Do you guys have that where you're just like,
Yeah.
I think I'm over this now, and I'm gonna just like let the collector crowd go get it,
Yeah.
Like Pokemon and other stuff, I like it, but it's one of those like it could go. You guys were talking. Didn't you show a Pokemon earlier?
Yeah, my buddy Paul the Curry's in the chat. He sold that.
Yeah, I mean, I love plush. I'd sold Pokemon plush, but I had 2 of those massive Pokemons. I had a big Pikachu and a Charizard. They were probably like 2.5 feet tall. And I just stuck them in my background for a while until they got enough buzz, and then I was on an auction, and then somebody made me the right offer, and I think I sold them for $250 on a live. Go ahead.
Awesome. That's freaking way awesome.
Whether they made money, they probably, and again, that's another thing, right? It's like that's with eBay, and this is a whole nother conversation, but it's with eBay long tail, you're probably going to squeeze out the most you can, right?
Yep.
Where on the YouTube live, maybe not, but then it's that quick money. So it just depends. Everybody's different. So yeah.
Yeah, it's good to do both. I would say.
Yeah, I mean, picking up as much stuff as I do, the YouTube auctions at this point, I mean, if basically this entire pile is from the last 2 auctions on YouTube. Right there. So all this stuff right there. And again, about 5 hours of live time, for that. But it's work, just like today. So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Hey,
yes.
Awesome. Nice
Thank you
to
for the
meet
knowledge.
you, Christine and Ryan. I'll be seeing you in the chats. Certainly Saturday, every other Saturday, or actually Saturdays are pretty good. So if I'd love to come back sometime.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have you back. Sure.
All right. Thanks,
cool,
guys.
Man.
I appreciate it. Have a great night. Bye to the chat. Stay excellent, guys. See you later.
Later. Bye. What happened to the Hodges?
I don't know.
There they are. All right, y'all. Our friends, the Hodges, are here.
What up? What up?
What's happening?
Oh, did you take that Star Wars out?
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
John, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
I thought it was so funny.
Okay, I didn't even tell Angelina this. I meant to bring up the most recent what sold video. Have you gotten roasted yet? How you said this city for where that globe, that toy was from yet?
What?
So Ryan said he said Tatooine. It's Tatooine. No one comments on my video. Off like when sold. He's like, this sold. It's from Star Wars Tatooine. I was like, it's Tatooine. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I was cracking. I was like, he has never seen a Star Wars.
I'm not.
We
I'm
just
not a big
started.
Star Wars guy.
Final Kenobi series.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like I need to rewatch all of Star Wars before I can get into this. 'Cause
Right. The last one I watched, I fell asleep in. I don't even remember what it was, but it was so boring. Was it at the? Were we at the movies? Or no, it was at the home.
No, it was at home. It was Boba Fett.
oh
The
yeah.
Book of
No,
Boba Fett,
it wasn't Boba Fett. It was the actual movie with the girl in it.
right?
Ray.
Boring. It was the
Yeah, those
whatever.
ones.
I don't care. So what's going on?
Yeah. Well,
I like seeing, like, I feel like if Roy had a store, that would be a cool store to walk into.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
Like a
definitely.
physical store. He had some really cool stuff.
He does.
he would easily be able to be a guest on what's it called, Pawn Stars, when they always bring in those toy guys.
Right.
Oh yeah, I know Godzilla. This one right here. Yeah, we got a good one here. Yeah, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he did now and then vintage, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
that part I really enjoyed.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
No, it's a good idea to buy comic books already
Yeah,
graded.
I thought that was a cool idea too. A graded book.
But like he said, you can't touch it. Like I wanna
I know.
Read it. I feel like they have like PDF versions of those comic books. You can read them.
I gotta take a bath.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it shows.
I waited a long time this time.
Oh, Ryan. Yeah. No bathroom break.
Paint it longer this time? Is that what you said?
your
Oh, yeah,
bathroom.
he's talking. Make sure you wash your hands. Talks. Oh,
So our coolest item though.
yeah, exactly. It's from the planet of Tatooine. It's a Space Jam related Toon Squad.
I love it.
Oh, well, there was something else I learned too, I believe, from Roy. And there was something else he showed. It was a wealth of knowledge. I have to rewatch
John,
it.
did you see my share?
Oh yeah. Okay, so from a distance,
She was like, "It's a gremlin." I was like, "No, it's a babe. She's got bat things on her
from a
head."
distant, I saw the bat wings and I thought it was like the body. I thought it was like a gremlin thing. I was like, perfect. Gremlins, Halloween's coming around the corner. That's totally what I thought it was. What songs are on the share?
Take Me Home, Get Down. Wasn't it good? Say the word. Happy was the day we met. Love and pain. Let this be a lesson. It's too late to
Most
love
popular
me
one
now.
is Sunny and Cher. Is the I Got You, Babe.
I got you, babe.
Was that Sharon?
If I can turn. Yeah,
was it-
yeah, that's Cher. And then there's the other one. She's singing about an Indian, like a Native American Indian. That's a popular one.
Is it a popular one?
Yeah, it totally is.
No, it's
All the
probably
kids know it. All the kids are talking about it.
You were marking your early YouTube days.
I just saw it and thought Shira. So
Yeah, she's still relevant. She's still around.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Um,
We got some good records today
Yeah,
too. Actually.
so the records we actually got today. So I think I've mentioned it about 6 or so weeks ago. He was like, "Oh, I've got a bunch of records." And then he like, "Come in the house." So I came in the house and he's like, "Oh, I'm not ready to sell any of them." I was like, "Dang it. Like these are some awesome records here." So they said they were going to do a garage sale every week for like the next month because they plan on moving in August.
I think it's
Yes. So throughout the month of July, I kept going back. And then finally, she was like, "Come by tomorrow. We've got a stack." So he gave me a stack. Great. Called me today after we got home because this weekend was kind of a dud. We didn't get much, if anything. Yeah.
we didn't get nothing yesterday.
Yeah. So
We probably did better yesterday than we did today.
well, we
It
went
was just
to
slow.
Goodwill yesterday.
Yeah.
That's what shirts there. I'll show one of them off, which is kind of
Which
funny.
is a store that should not be named.
Yeah. So he called today and was like, hey, I've got a bunch of records and 45s and other stuff. If you want to come by, I'll just give them to you. I said, yep, be right there. He's right around the corner from me. So I went there, and he had a lot of like the records that get passed up at thrift stores, like nobody really wants, like,
Piano.
yeah. So I took a bunch of those. I'll probably just donate them. Maybe I'll skim through a few of them, see if any of them.
I said, sell them as a lot.
Yeah.
10 classical.
Right.
Put them on auction.
But
See what
he
happens.
also had, so he had these 2 boxes. One, these are filled with 45s, but it's cool. So I assume it's a 45 box because it
I love the
fits.
boxes.
Yeah. So this one was really cool. Like, this is neat. This one's cool. It's like a 3D geometric.
Cool. They're both
So-
cool. Yeah, those are awesome.
No, it has a name on the back of it. But
Oh, let me
So
make a
we
bit. Sorry,
went-
hold on.
Yep.
There you go.
okay. So that's got the name. Platter
Platter pack?
pack. Yeah. I haven't, it was just cool.
It's
So
like Alice
we
in
went,
Wonderland.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to think. What is that from?
we
Yeah.
went through, oh, both of them say platter pack on the back of it.
Cool.
I think there's nothing there though. So we went through both of them, and I took, we sorted through just the names we recognize of artists or their songs.
Go ahead, Bev. You got it.
Yeah, the fun to sell. Fun to sell, and guess what box it's in? This one. So this one's just got, I don't know. There's some, I don't know. There's like, I don't know, some odd names. But so we were going through. So some of the cool ones like Rolling Stones,
Nice.
I love
45.
the pictures.
Yeah, this one's got, most of them do not have a sleeve. Like this is like one of like 4 or 5 with a sleeve. So, and it also has, you can't always get what you want. So that's their like hit song. There's a Beatles one. It's got Get Back, the song, you know. Get Back. And then Down
it's
is on the other
Apple.
side. Yeah, but it's Beatles on Apple. So it's kind of
Cool.
neat. The other side has like a, so we were going through just kind of comping them out. So that's pretty cool. Like, so some of these, but then outside of that, like I got like Chicago, Santana, and it's like hits.
Motown.
Motown, yeah, a fair amount of Motown. I got 4 or 5 CCR clear. What is it? Clearwater.
CC.
Yeah. Who Stopped the Rain? One of my favorites. I don't know where it went. I was trying to go through. Oh, is this it? Oh yeah. So if there's any The Office fans, Grassroots. If anybody knows The Office, what character from the actual show, like the real person, played in the Grassroots?
I've watched like a half an episode of The Office. That's it.
Oh, well then you
Stanley.
probably don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Creed Bratton, he actually played in the Grassroots. Like he was one of the founders, musicians. So it's kind of neat to see 2 of those in there. Yeah. So yeah, it was cool. What was one? So
Dwight.
oh, yeah, here's, so Carole King. Yeah. So Carole King. Do you know who Carole King is?
I said Stanley.
Creed. Yeah, Creed.
Dwight's who I meant, but I named him
Oh.
Stanley.
Well, Stanley he could have had a nice soothing velvety voice. Stanley. Okay, so if anybody ever, Creed was yes, Creed might be my favorite character because he just was off the wall every time he spoke. It's hysterical. So if you ever see, so I didn't know who Carole King is,
Which all of her songs.
but I recognize the song. But if you ever see this vinyl out, like the actual vinyl, not the 45, all of them open, selling for well over $100.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah.
They're
So
all
remember,
hits. She did stuff with James Taylor. Like she was a phenomenal songwriter.
remember, Lady in a Window with a Cat, Carole King. $100. Yeah, tons. One or two. If you go to Carole King on eBay, look up sold 150. Just one of the best female vocalists of our time. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, she was. It's cool to have a. I mean, some of these 45s I kind of want to keep personally, but I was also thinking to help get rid of the people I don't know, throw in some of the more popular a lot. I'm just, it's a thought.
I just love the boxes.
But that was it on the final. That's anything with. We got some shirts. Oh, here's a fun one.
Oh, that's cool.
Eggo!
Yeah, eggs,
Yeah.
bacon,
Bacon in it. That's awesome.
waffle. Yeah, Stranger Things.
I thought it was an Eggo.
Teal, fish, breakfast.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Jennifer wants to know who's in the other box.
So, but that, I don't know. I feel like, was that it? That's really it.
Watch Jennifer. I mean, people we've never heard of. Literally, like
Yeah.
we looked up the songs. It's like classical music.
Let's see.
Maybe something.
I've got,
Right, Roy? I'm hungry too, man.
I don't even know.
Bacon is good for any time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steed. We got a noble steed, fallen in love, the illusions.
Records.
Oh,
it's
Steve
the
Record.
illusion. Did you see her eyes? We're falling in love.
Oh, hey, this will match you, Christine.
What is it?
Sing
Sly.
Sly and the Family.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at that. See, now that's going to move over to the fun box.
Yes.
Been upgraded.
I really the real reason I got that Sly is because it was purple, and then on the back I was like, oh my gosh, is he a pimp?
We got a Bad Boys Club here. He's smoking,
Oh.
hugging his hat. Look at those.
Yeah, we'll probably look these guys up eventually. They're just ones that we didn't know,
Yeah.
so we put them in
The
for
Union
later.
Gap Band. Lady
Oh.
Willpower. So,
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They got on. Whoa.
I was like, that house is totally haunted. Did you see it?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
yeah,
It
maybe
is.
they might be ghosts. Anytime anyone ever sees a ghost, it's always like a Victorian era outfit.
They might
Silverware, pre-antebellum or antebellum. So we might just say this is a ghost record.
Halloween. I was like,
Halloween.
if this house is not haunted at the time of the picture, it's definitely haunted now.
Yes. 100%.
So
Yeah, young bloods.
what does it mean when the record says promo copy?
That's usually a good thing. It's like a limited edition special.
Yeah, like it went to the record, like, or to the radio. That's what I understood. So
Oh.
I had one in here. Oh, I had a Doors in the fun box. And so I was looking on the comps on the same 45, but there was a one for like $50. The one we have is just anybody can get it. But there was a promo, same 45, but it had a little bit of a different color scheme. But the promo was more, was worth more.
Oh,
I did
okay.
hear too in that promo line, if you ever see a golf club, I learned that this week on, I think it was Nashville Flippers. If you see a golf club that says tour, PGA Tour only, or tours, like that means it was played on the tour by a pro. So you want to pick those golf clubs up. So it's kind of like a promo. It's only for
Certain people.
yeah, the cool kids.
Yay, I'm a cool kid.
Exactly. Was yours a promo?
The Sly one says promo.
Oops. Hit the wrong button. Sorry.
And then on the thing it says
Demonstration not for sale. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Probably
I would market that. If it said promo only on it, then I don't know, double it, see what the other ones are selling for, then double it.
Down there.
But look how fun he
I
looks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
I
looks
thought
fun.
it was. It almost looked like who is it? Who's got the dance? Who had the real dance moves before Michael Jackson?
James Brown?
Yes.
Yes.
I almost thought it was James Brown for a second, because the look. But we also got I left it in the car. What was the brand? But it's the label maker. But it's like a click. You know, like it almost
Old
looks like
school
like a Star Trek gun, but it has a dial on it.
Oh,
There's-
yeah.
There's a popular brand. But
Frankie got some free Halloween bugs.
oh yeah,
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frank.
got some Halloween
I
bucks.
haven't looked them up, but one of them was just like a little scholastic ones, but it glows in the dark.
Oh,
It's like a little friendly ghost with glow in the dark. So
I love it.
like that. Yeah, she was flipping pages in the stroller today.
Yeah,
Aw.
but that's it. That was it. It was pretty light. If it wasn't for somebody you build relations with to call you over and come clean it out, it wouldn't have been.
So we may try to go out tomorrow too and see what happens. Thrift store or something. He says that now.
Kenton,
Yeah.
you want to show your thing?
What's Kent got?
I gotta cut the grass. It's like 4 feet tall. That's bad.
Oh, in the morning, it was kind of nice this morning.
No, I'm gonna do it in the morning. It's been raining every evening, so I
Yeah.
go far behind on it.
Kenton wants to show his.
Let's see it.
Dawn from Two Hip Chicks was talking about promos the other day. Yeah, usually they're better for sure.
There he is.
All right, Ken. Before you show, are you doing this? Or are you keeping it?
I might keep some of it. I don't know
Okay.
yet.
All right, let's see it.
Well, we got some Naruto DVDs.
Cool.
Nice.
This one's part 1, episode 1 to 25.
Wow.
That's great.
It has 3 discs in it.
Oh, that's cool. Get you too. Thank you.
Then we got Naruto part 7.
Nice.
Then we got part 2 of Naruto.
Oh, sweet. So yeah, 1, 2,
Well
and
said.
7, 4
Yeah.
so far.
They sell pretty good.
Then
Yeah.
I got
Some of them are crazy.
part 16.
Nice.
You could almost just keep looking for the rest of them and then sell
Yeah.
the whole thing as a
Right.
set. Watch them all. And
Yeah, you have to demo it.
you got to test it. Yeah.
Each episode. So, to get the most accurate description. That's pretty cool.
Then,
I got it.
then we got the Shonen Jumps Naruto Uncut box set.
Whoa.
It's a fancy looking box.
Yeah. Is it part 1?
I don't know. It says on the back, special features, collectible Naruto, storyboards, booklet, episode 8, production art, form, sketch to screen, storyboard comparison, episode 1, volume 2, sneak preview, 3-disc set, stereo, bilingual, Japanese and English subtitles, and scene access menu.
Are you gonna keep that one?
I don't know.
I'll give you $2 for it.
How much did you pay for each one?
$1.
Listen, you're doubling your money. That's some good finds, dude.
What was your other thing you got?
Your thing that your dad got you today.
Oh,
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Oh,
He said, "It's my birthday. I really want this."
Was the actual birthday today? Is the actual birthday today?
11. His birthday's 11.
is that a skimboard? Nice. Oh, that's a cool one.
Wow. That is neat.
That is cool.
That's really cool.
When are you gonna take it out on the beach?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. You need to get is it textured on the top or do you need to get some wax?
We need
Got a
wax.
little on there.
A
That's
little.
good. Sticky Bumps, it's a good brand. Good wax.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ann.
Yeah, dude, good job, man.
Thanks.
Did they hook you up with a good deal on that board?
Yeah, $10.
$5.
5.
5.
Five.
Oh,
Good, even better.
$5.
That's awesome.
You got to try it out.
Yeah, let's go. You go shred.
Yeah,
You can be like me. I just went down there and just stood with the board, made myself look cool. That's it. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Ah,
Hold
I
yourself
hurt
up
my
with it.
wrist. I got a weird tendon. I can't go right now. That's what I always said.
that's how he got me.
Yeah, exactly. Skimming. Yeah. All right, we're jumping off. Good job, Dan.
We're past
Thanks.
2 hours, so we're gonna get off here too in a minute.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah,
Yes, thanks for coming on. As always, we will catch you out on the
sounds
street.
good. Have a good night.
All right. Good night, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, I think we are not going to be on next week because it's the
Nope,
Kimco's
'cause it's
birthday.
Kim 10's golden birthday.
So we
The
will
big
not
11.
be on next Saturday. We will see you in 2 weeks. Good luck picking. Thank you for everybody to come on. Horizon, thanks for coming on. Or thank you for everybody coming. Horizon, thanks for coming on. Angie, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. It was fun.
John
What a
and
great night.
Angelina.
Angelina and John, the Hodges. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a great week. Peace.